Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is TJ Logan to return it. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
What's up, everyone? It's Execution 99 here with more Omaha X1 football. I am the 5-2 49ers going up against the 5-2 Cardinals. So this game has NFC West implications all over it.
On first down. And his first look is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Second and 10. It's Rosen again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now Rosen looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, it's Rosen. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. A big welcome back carry for David Johnson, who almost missed all of last year. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and 12. From the gun, it's Rosen.
Oh!
Call it no gain on the dump-off, and it's third down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yard.
Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Come on, Justin. You, of all people, know about the why.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play there, second down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Shit.
Being chased over. And it's going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurt.
Added if I was paying attention to it.
Had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. A dump down to McKinnon. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to play, and the officials are instructed.
Okay, got it.
If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice
What's up to everyone tuning in? Thank you for joining me here on Omaha X1 football.
Fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Get it!
He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Rosen to throw. He's going to launch this thing way down.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
You're
He gets
fucking
it down
kidding
in
me.
San Francisco territory. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals.
Wow.
73 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And that is
damn it.
Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. So it goes for a rookie
Inside,
quarterback.
too.
He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
Brock Boyle was not fast enough to get there.
The fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And after the last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll buy some time right. Airing it deep for Garcon. And they went for through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Garoppolo looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dayon Buchanan. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin. Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive to Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. Dancing to his left. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. 23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Second and 10 now. It's Rosen. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And it's third down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
It's caught. Nelson. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Detroit! Detroit!
A first down carry here for Johnson. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Dawson's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later.
Go upfield.
That culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Garoppolo on first down. Over the middle to Garcon.
Boom!
And they'll wind up getting this one all
Thank you
the
for
way
holding on
down
to that, Pierre.
inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. '49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6.
A punter got hurt.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag route, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
21.
A first carry now for the former Viking.
Damn it, go up.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try and hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And Gold is able to put it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, now he bowls him over. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Detroit!
Rosen on 1st and 10. Lets it go for Nelson.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's got
Come on.
being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from the desert after this. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 7 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. This is Johnson, he's got it. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Fucking damn it.
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better.
What the I went right there! Come on! I fucking hit the button to go for it!
The game number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On first down, Garoppolo. It's caught by Garcon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. It'll be a gain of 4. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Caught left side, Garcon. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
21.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Throw left side.
Go! Yes!
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make it 17-13. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the...
Go, 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 go! Yes!
Jerick McKinnon, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off
Apparently,
the line
Jimmy
of
threw
scrimmage.
everything he had into that throw, and now he's dead.
Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10.
Gonna stop here, guys.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Derek Johnson's out. Now I really don't have to worry about the run. Let's see.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Rosen. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete.
God.
A huge play there for Arizona.
Kidding me, man.
1 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Fitzgerald bringing it in.
The
over the middle.
fuck? Are you?
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Reuben Foster coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And now it's Rosen looking. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Hey, man, I see you. Are you hating on my
connection on a nice in route?
halfback streak?
Faster passes when they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Forced out to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there, and he definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
An excellent coverage, and right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Robert Kimdichie breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked
Right,
like he was
I got
covering
CJ
something
feathered
the
in right now.
appears to
God
be
damn
fine
it.
now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it.
Gone! Detroit! Detroit!
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Oh my God!
Again.
Pull the freaking block,
He's
dude!
going to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Gone!
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. Caught by Nelson left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw with Rosen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Gone! Detroit!
Now Rosa. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk.
Oh my God!
Big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. He's to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
Stop
line.
2 yards short.
They'll wind up getting
3rd
7
and
on the
goal.
completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Cardinals looking to break this tie here. 7 minutes to go. Probably NFC West on the line with this game. Oh, it's only week 8.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Niners need to make a stop. Takes the snap.
He dropped it.
Incomplete.
Hang on in the end zone.
Could it
So
hit
no
Nelson in
6
the back of
points,
the end zone?
incomplete.
Niners
So much of this
hold.
game is focus and
Cardinals will take a
concentration.
3-point
Whenever I see
lead.
guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside.
And
They're
it's
putting
good.
it on them as they
Cardinals
try to
take a
catch the ball.
3-point lead.
So the drive here
6:38 to go in the fourth quarter.
Lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy
Niners
to
will
have
see
it,
if they
happy to
can
be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former
go this
player,
way.
in the back of their mind, they're thinking,
They
"Why
can
don't
pick
you
up
score
some
a touchdown
offense without
and seal
C.J.
this thing?"
Beathard or
San
without
Francisco
Jimmy
offense
Garoppolo.
getting their
Excuse me.
last-minute
C.J.
instructions
Beathard
before they
is the
take
quarterback
over here.
now.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Garoppolo was injured on a deep
which
touchdown
means you're gonna
pass to
lose the
Jerick
field position
McKinnon.
battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking
Up
for
the middle
here.
to McKinnon.
And he'll get this one up.
About 8 yards on the run. Damn, that's only his 2nd carry of the day. This has been a very pass-heavy game.
And it's 2nd and 2.
For sure on both sides.
No. Check. Patriot. Watch him now, Barney. Gun.
Here again is McKinnon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line.
And it was swarmed the whole time there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Niners on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Beathard to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Here's Beathard to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Robert Kimdichie in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Beathard. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete.
Good job.
14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Goodwin gets it to about midfield. 3rd and short to go. Well, not 3rd and short. I'm sorry. 3rd and medium. 3rd and 4.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw is Beathard.
Oh!
It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st
That's
and 10.
gonna hurt like hell. That could do it.
After the interception, here's Rosen. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, how about this?
That could do it. That interception, that was it.
Continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. Now it's Rosen. Blitz coming.
Boom!
Down he goes. The 4-time All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Bowman.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Detroit!
On 2nd down, Rosen. And he's going to go down again.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here comes
Getting the ball back at the end of the game with a chance to tie or take the lead. That's all I can ask for.
This is fielded at the 27. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Just a 40-yard punt that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
Not gonna lie, I don't know exactly what I want to do right now.
Today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught left side, Garcon. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That's a good start to the drive.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw Beathard. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Gone.
Back to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Go, CJ!
Down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. And a hit jarred it loose.
Kittle, hang on to that, please.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in.
Oh, that's 3rd down.
Plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Taylor. He's got him. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the 1st.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got 1 timeout left. Want to save it.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry.
Damn it!
Collectively has in total 10
yards.
So there's no panic.
Horrible clock management. Horrible clock management.
Right now.
Horrible clock
field goal team for the 3rd time today. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater.
I thought I could spike the ball because I thought I got past the first down marker. It didn't. Instead of letting the clock wind down to call the timeout, I just called a timeout.
As the kicks away. With it on the return is Logan. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 20.
At least this NFC West, whoever wins this game and eventually wins this division, at least they're not going down without a fight.
The football in overtime, obviously a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Gone.
First throw in overtime now for Rosen.
Holy shit!
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic.
No!
David Johnson on his way.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Game winner in OT. Game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Cardinals, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be at home for one next week against the Oakland Raiders. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. All day. All day. He couldn't do shit. 60. So I held him to 20 yards all freaking game, and then all of a sudden he breaks it out against the freaking run defense formation. God damn it. I fucking hate that. Well, I'm sitting here staring at it. Won't change anything. Good game to the Cardinals. Good game to the Cardinals. Early favorites now to mid halfway point favorites to take the division and the NFC West. So, congratulations! And until next time, this is Execution 99 with Omaha X1 Madden Football. Next up, we got the Niners and Raiders, Battle of the Bay, Commissioner versus Commissioner, Brother versus Brother. So that'll probably be going down later tonight. But right now, I need to take a break away from some Madden. So I will see you guys next time.